Hey guys, if you know me, you know I like the Vita, and I like somewhat useful accessories or add-ons. And here we have the PS Vita trigger grips. And see, here's the trigger, and here is the grip. Pretty simple design, pretty obvious what it does. All it does is makes the shape of the Vita more like a controller to make it a little more comfortable to hold, and it turns the shoulder buttons into trigger buttons. Alright, looking at the back, it says oversized action buttons for easy gameplay. Debatable. Clips on easily. Set and grip finish enhances comfort grip. It does feel pretty nice. Trigger grips add comfort for extended play. We'll see. Unique patent pendant design. Okay. Test to ensure Vita won't come loose or get damaged when using the grips. That is good to know, and I will hold them to that. You can get these things anywhere, Amazon, GameStop, as I did. I just didn't feel like paying for the shipping, or actually not even paying for the shipping. I can get free shipping, but waiting for the shipping. I could just go to GameStop and just get this right away. And we'll come back to me opening this. Alright, so I've ripped off the back, and hopefully I can open this now. Yeah. Able to take it out a little better. And there you go, the picture of the Vita, that's gone. The instructions right here for trigger grips for SO6206. Taking a look. Okay, it shows us exactly how to open it, or how to install it, that is. Which is pretty simple. You see it there, slide it in, push down. Oh, to remove it, I suppose. Yeah, to remove it, you go opposite. Alright, 2-year warranty. We'll see if we need that. And of course, for its protection, we had a little bit of foam in there. So, we don't need that anymore. Taking a look, it's pretty much just plastic with a window for both back touch and the camera. So we take a normal Vita and we stick it in as number 1. Number 2, lock it into place by pushing it down, and I think that's it. Feels pretty sturdy. I feel more resistance than before. So, yeah. I mean, it's still got the Vita weight, and it feels a little different now. You know, holding it as more, not quite like holding a controller, but it does have a different feel now that it has that little bit more plastic there, and a little more concave design here. It is pretty comfortable, and your fingers can still get a good region behind, even though there is more mass on the side. But yeah, I'll try it out for a couple days, however so often. Then we'll come back, see how it is in the end. It is notable that, you know, it does not cover up these ports. Game port does not cover it up, so you can still open up your games. You can still turn it on and off. Of course, your shoulder buttons are now these. And as well, it does not cover your memory card or your cable port or headphone jack, or even the serial port. So it's good to know that it did not cover anything. The only thing now is if you want to get a wrist strap, you're pretty out of luck. Not that I was going to use one for this anyway, but alright, so I've used the trigger grips for about, I'd probably say about a month now. Pretty non-stop. This thing's been on. And I have to say, it does feel really nice, and you really get used to the grip. The fact that it feels more like a controller now. And there are some other good stuff. It feels like a controller, you know, the triggers feel good. You know, you really do get used to it. And the fact that the grip is here, on the sides here, really feel good on the hand. And, you know, pressing the buttons is still whatever, but I do feel like sometimes reaching out, and this could be a bit good or bad thing, reaching for the back touch when you're, pressing buttons may be a little more difficult since there is that more space being taken up. But you can also see it as you're not accidentally pressing it, every once in a while, and that could be a good thing. It goes back and forth. I've been able to play this Tearaway, perfectly with this thing on, played Mortal Kombat perfectly with this on. Though I must say, in Mortal Kombat, where, some of the challenge tower asks you to shake the device, a couple ways, you might shake it a little too much and it might come a little loose from the grips, but that's if you really go ham. If you're not, you just kind of do what you need to do, it probably won't do that. Another good thing is that since obviously the case is raised, you're not going to be touching, or you can't accidentally scratch the back screen, or the back touch screen, which is really good. It adds a layer of protection to it. Does not really help the front, but it is what it is, and this device was not meant to do that. So I definitely would recommend this for anyone with a Vita, because it feels great, and the really thing you need to realize is that if you try to put this in your pocket, it just is going to be really uncomfortable. It just isn't going to happen. I really can't say portability-wise it's any better, but I guess in that aspect it does come short, but it really wasn't meant to make it more portable. It makes it a lot less portable, but it makes it a lot more comfortable. So if you're going on a trip, put it in a bag or something like that. You won't be able to put in your pocket, but let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yeah, I think I should be able to do this. Or not. Or not! I guess not. Anyway, and see, even trying to get it out was a little more difficult with one hand, but usually getting it out is pretty easy. But yeah, the Vita trigger grips, they're great. I mean, if you have a Vita, definitely get it. And once the Vita 2000 Slim, if that comes out this week, or if it's announced this week and it's going to come out, will not be compatible. It'll fit, but you don't want to risk a new console like that. So it's good for the 1000 and maybe one of the must-haves as far as the ergonomics go. So if it's something you like that controller feel, definitely get it. It's worth it, worth every penny. If you want portability in your handheld, you may not want this, or while you're at home, you keep it on, you're having fun with the grip. But if you want to take it out, if you want to go outside, you're going on a trip, something like that, and you don't necessarily want to bring a bag with you and you just want to keep it in your pocket, take it out and just use it like that. And then put it back in the grips when you get somewhere where you're going to be, nice and stationary for a while.